What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mason, the owner of Brooks Land Co here in Tallahassee, Florida, and today I'm going to bring you along with me on some adventures. Let's see what we're going to get into. But little backstory: so reopened the company, as you know, as Brooks Land Co, and from there I've started doing estimates again, started getting the calendar full. But my first job I haven't officially scheduled until this coming Thursday, so that's 2 days from now. It's Tuesday right now. You know, scheduled anything for before that, but I got a call this morning from a buddy of mine that owns a mulching company here in town. He also does some stuff in Central Florida. It's actually who I sold all my equipment to from Clearview, so good connection there, good guy. He called me this morning and said, look, I've got 185 pines and I don't have an excavator big enough to push them down, so do you want this job or can you help me out with this job? So I said, of course, you know, but it's kind of risky because I'm racing the clock. I've got that first job starting Thursday and I've got this going down today, but I wanted to take it. You know, I love clearing. Pushing down pines is some fun stuff. So we got 185 pines we're pushing down and 2 days to do it. All we need to do is push them down, cut them into 20-foot lengths, stack the tops, stack the stumps, and we'll stack the poles for them, and then we'll roll out. And we got to do that in 2 days, well, just under 2 days. So follow along. We're going to be, you know, really pushing to get this done, of course, and hope you enjoy. We'll do some time-lapse footage, stuff like that. You're going to see us getting after it. So this is Cole's excavator that I'm picking up right now at his house, well, actually at the track. So he's got a CX130 and this thing lives here at the track. He just got it, it's new to him, and we are excited to get rolling with this thing. It is a heavy load for this trailer, but look, we got to make it to the job. We got work to do, there's money on the table, and yeah, good times ahead. So here we go, let's go. We did it. About an hour drive, hour ride, made it to the job. We'll go take a look in a second, but it's about 185 of these small pines. Not big enough to get any money for yet, but timber company will come get them for pulpwood, so we'll cut them into 20-foot lengths and get this knocked out. Oh, look at that. 450 got some exercise today. Sheesh. There's Cole.
What up?
We did it.
How'd it haul?
Good.
Good.
All right. We got Cole's excavator in here, and we literally pushed over one tree, and this hydraulic line busted. So, oh, you know, it is what it is. But getting a new line right now, that's going to be put back on, and so we got to go through here, take down all these pines. This client just wants to extend his yard, have a nice lawned yard. So we're going to take care of these pines, but not quite big enough for the timber company to pay anything for, like I said, but good pulpwood. So we'll push all these over. It's going to come down this line, then it cuts across the back line back here, goes over. They're going to save like this palm tree, and there's like a maple or a cherry tree of some sort maybe back over there that they also want to keep. And so do our best to push the trees around that. But all these pines in here, like I said, 185 of them or so, will come down. And then the guys that gave me this job, they're gonna come back once we're through, and I'll lay the tops out real nice for them, and they'll come in with their machines and mulch them up. They've got, you know, they've got some dedicated mulchers, of course. It's primarily what they do is mulching, and they've got an excavator with a mulching head on it. They've got the CX130s. I don't know what heads they run right now, but yeah, I know that they've ran Dennis Seamoff in the past. That's what I run, as you know. That's what I love it. But yeah, so it's the gist of it. We are going to call it a day for today, just because that line busted, and I'm gonna bring the skid steer here with the grapples tomorrow morning, get started early, get this job knocked out. So like I said, we got to beat the clock on this one, but I think we're gonna do it. All right, back at the job site. It's about an hour drive, not too bad, but we're back here now. You guys already know the gist of what's going on here, so I'm just gonna set up the camera. I think I'm gonna hop in the excavator and push on some of these pines, so I'll probably set up the camera in there, let you guys go around with me in there for a bit, and then probably set up the camera on a little time lapse, and so you guys can kind of see what's going on throughout the whole day. So let's get started. The new skid steer is about to be put to work for the first time on the first job. You know, other than me just kind of messing around at my house a little bit, but here she is. Unfortunately, she won't be mulching for this job, but got the grapples on, and I'm gonna go through here. Cole's in the excavator. I took down all these trees here, and Cole is taking over now. He's gonna work on that while I come through with the skid steer. I'm gonna get these stumps that we cut off, pile them over there for our guy to come pick up. We use DW hauling here in Tallahassee. He is the man. And so yeah, I'm gonna pile those over there. I'm gonna grab all these pine poles, 20-foot sticks. I'm gonna stack those over there in front of my truck as well. And yeah, so we got Austin back there on the saw. We got Cole in the excavator. We got Kenny in the truck over there. And yep, we got me about to hop in the skiddy and get things done. So here we go, let's go. All right, end of day one, officially day one. It's where it all started this morning. We got this whole square cleared out, kind of picked up a little bit. We started going around the corner back here. Probably got about 55 of these things put down. We couldn't get started till about lunchtime because we needed that hydraulic hose and we didn't have it until then, but it's all right. We'll get after it tomorrow, get started a little earlier tomorrow, get after it. It's always something though. And then We also did this whole line. There's a septic tank or septic over here, so we couldn't bring the tractor in over here, so had my buddy come in. He helped us out and he just cut them high so that we can get them out still with the excavator. We'll come in this way, you know, like where these trees are at with the excavator, and clean up, work our way backwards so that we don't mess with their septic. And then we'll get all this stuff. We took this line down today too to make a hole for these ones, but yeah, we'll get after it tomorrow early. All right, we are back at the job and it's day 2, and today's the day we got to finish it up. We got a lot of stuff to do, but you know, we're gonna do our best and we're gonna get it done, I do believe. So we left, you saw what it looked like yesterday when we left. So actually this morning this neighbor came over and wanted an estimate for clearing out all this, just mulching all that on the side around the back of his house and up the side. So I did that estimate. We'll see if we're lucky enough, blessed enough to get that job too. But for the meantime, we will focus on the job at hand and get back to work over here. So we got myself and Austin here. Austin's been hard at work this morning on the saw. He's been cutting down everything. I've been trying to organize these pine logs a little bit, pick them up with the skid steer a little bit easier. But we're gonna clean this up and then we're going to continue around and get these pines. Like I said, or you saw, we did that line yesterday. We have this square here left to do today. And I'm gonna set up the camera right now. Like I said, we're just doing some cleanup work. I'm gonna put the camera in the excavator and let you watch some of the cleanup process, clean up this little area, and then I'm gonna put the camera out here on time lapse and let you watch us take down the rest of these trees. So let's get to it. end of day 2, and clock says nope, we did not finish, but we made a lot of progress. And luckily my buddy that I was gonna do the job for tomorrow is super cool, and I let him know kind of the situation, and he was like, yo, no problem at all, you know. So thank God for that. Don't have to stress on that too much, but I hate pushing people off like that. If I set a schedule, I like to stick to it. So it kind of hurts that I can't stick to it, but I'm gonna do better next time. You gotta learn from every situation, right? So I'll learn from this and schedule better. But you know, in my defense, I did take this at the last second, kind of went out on a whim and took it, and but anyway, I'll do better next time. So we went around the back side of the house today. There's a couple standing here. There's a palm tree that we're keeping, if you remember. There's a couple still standing around that, but we'll push those over tomorrow. A lot of cleanup work to do, but I mean, we did make a lot of progress, and we should be done with it tomorrow. Another full day tomorrow though. Stuff's real sandy out here, and it's just kind of tough to work in, honestly, but like I said, we'll do better next time. We got stacks of stuff, logs everywhere. We got some stumps here to be picked up, and we've got a stack out here ready for pickup, and the timber company knows it. They'll be here tomorrow, hopefully, to get this first stack here, and then once they get that, I'll move those 2 stacks that we have ready there for them to pick up, and continue on. Just continue on doing what we're doing. But yeah, that's the progress, that's the update. And nope, didn't finish it in 2 days. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and hopefully, if everything goes right, we will be done with it tomorrow, rolling out of here on to the next one. So we'll see you back tomorrow. Good morning, it's day 3 out here. We should be done today. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna do my best to get it done today. There's some of the biggest woodpeckers I've ever seen in my life out here. Anyway, I'm getting the machines warmed up this morning. Before everyone gets here, I'm just gonna take these little piles that we made yesterday of these pine logs. I'm gonna try to get these stacked on the big pile for the timber guys. They should be here sometime today. Don't know what time, but I'm gonna try to have this pile ready for them when they do get here, so that they can just pick it up and leave. And yep. About 9 o'clock, and timber company just showed up. We use Boatwright timber here in Tallahassee and surrounding areas, so they're here. Log trucks here. We got a nice stack for them. We've got another stack forming behind the skid steer over there, and probably, I don't know, 30 more poles to come down or so. All right, end of day 3. I don't know why I'm smiling, it's not funny. We're not done. We are not done. If it's not something, it's something, right? But once again, we made good progress. We made real good progress. Pretty much all the trees are down now. So we have like, I don't know, maybe 6 small little ones in this corner that we need to pluck out of there. But really now, tomorrow, it's gonna be all cleanup. All cleanup, and we'll get it all cleaned up tomorrow. We got 1 load of logs picked up, the rest on Monday. We gotta move all these logs out to the street. All these logs out to the street, cut those up out there, move that. All these debris piles we gotta push to the back for Red Hills to mulch. And then we're out of here once we kind of rake this, smooth this out, and clean up our mess. We'll be out of here and let Red Hills come and make their noise, make this place look pretty. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for another day on the job. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Good morning, we are back. This is the final day on this job. I'm not leaving until it's done. So we're gonna get this job done today. Well, tractor's on the trailer, that's a good sign. Boom, we finished. We did it. It only took 2 days longer than expected. But needless to say, we are done. We got a big old pile of pine logs for the timber company to come get on Monday. We got a big old stack of debris for DW to come get on Monday, as well as another debris pile back there for DW to grab. And we did all this clearing. It was about 185, more like 215 pines actually. But yeah, we did it, we cleared it out. One thing that I don't like about this job, I don't get to stay until the end, so I don't get to see what the final product is gonna look like. One thing for me is the quality of my work. I got to ensure that the quality of my work is acceptable. And when I can't stay to the end of a job like this, I don't know, it's gonna be in the back of my head for a long time until, well, it's gonna be in the back of my head until I come and see it after the other guys leave. So anyway, I like to stay until the end because I like to see the final product. I like to, you know, I'm not saying make sure it's good, because I know Red Hills does amazing work. They're one of the best in town. And it's not that I want to see how their work looks. I just want to be here until the end, just to see really the client's reaction. I like to see everyone's reaction when they see the final product, and I don't get to see that on this one, but that's all right. On to the next one. This is what it looks like. It's all grubbed out. all grubbed out, ready for them to come in and mulch. So we are gonna roll out, and I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.